Hey guys, welcome to ROAD to Polyglot. My name is Lucas, and today I want to talk about how to learn a language from scratch. Um, First, I want to say that I've been learning Chinese for I think barely 40 days, and I'm really happy with my progress. And obviously, learning Chinese is learning a language from scratch because I'm Brazilian and I don't speak any Asian language. Like I can speak at different levels like French, obviously Portuguese, English, and German. Chinese is now my first Asian language, and it's not that easy at the beginning, mainly to get used to new characters and different word order or things like that. But I think I've been learning a lot from it, and I want to share it with you guys. So let's start with tip number one. The first tip is ignore. Ignore things. Ignore things is the main principle for me. Look, if you have hard sentences or hard rules or hard characters or different alphabet or anything like that in the language you want to learn, you simply need to ignore it because your brain it's not like ready to understand it and you're gonna force it. You may you may stop liking the language you're studying because of this, or at least uh, like drowning your motivation, you know. So if you pass by something you don't understand, you can't really comprehend, just go through it, you know. You don't need to force yourself to learn it and write about it and make classes about it, do classes, like take classes, I think is the better way to say this. um, you don't have to do all this. Only if you really, really like to do this. But if you don't, you can simply ignore it, focus on the basics. Then, in the future, you'll be more ready to learn these things. You know, so it's gonna be better. And another thing, um, if you're like me, you're not a grinder in language learning. Like I take it very seriously, but I am more like a consistent guy. I like to study every single day, no matter how many minutes I study. I don't have a goal like in hours of study or like in minutes of study. I simply have to show up. And if you're like me, that's a really good thing to focus on because if you try to do like I'm gonna study 30 minutes or I'm gonna study 1 hour, you're not gonna keep it. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna keep it. If you're like me, you're not gonna keep it. I can do this when I'm starting, um, but as soon as I get better, my motivation goes up. I see that I am getting the results I want. My motivations go up. Then I have more, like I'm more willing to study the language for more time, and it becomes more natural. I can listen to music. I can watch videos and things that I already like. So it becomes something that's simply part of my life, you know. So for example, uh, let me say that I'm learning Hindi. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the alphabet. I don't know the history. I don't know anything. So the first thing I would do is understand how the language works. Search for the pronouns, uh, most used verbs, most used words, simple words, uh, questions. Questions are very important. I like to search for numbers as well. Then I would write everything in a piece of paper and study these things. Then I would try to introduce myself in that language, decorate the text, record myself, things like that. And then I would simply try to create phrases, even at Google Translator, like create phrases and the words that I don't understand, I write down on a paper or on the phone or anything that I prefer, anything that I like. I would start doing this. Like the first 3 days are gonna be like this. Then if I see something I don't understand, I don't comprehend, I would simply ignore it, focus on the main things, focus on the main vocabulary, and that's gonna make me enjoy my path more. And after this, that's kind of a sprint because usually at the beginning you're really motivated. So I take like 3-4 days to do this. Study more than I'm used to, give more time to it. Then I simply create a routine. So, for example, one link lesson a day, or like one episode of a beginner podcast a day, or something that's really easy for me just to show up, like 5 minutes or something like that. And as soon as I'm getting better, I can increase this time naturally, not like as a goal, like naturally, like 10 minutes, like 15 minutes, like 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. That's a, you're gonna you're gonna have a point that you want to watch something longer. For example, in German, I remember when I was a beginner, I didn't want to study really much. It was everything was new, everything was hard, so my brain was like frying every single session. So I didn't like to study every like not every day. I like to study every day, but I don't like to study for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So what I used to do is study like 5-10 minutes. As soon as I got better, I started watching videos that I like productivity, videos about personal finances. I remember watching a video from Easy German that um, Kari, which is the creator of the channel, one of the creators, she she travels the whole Germany from one side to the another side, and she records every single day of this travel, going and coming back. And I watched it in German and really enjoyed it. That feeling was amazing. And after that, it became easier to watch whole videos in German, like whole podcasts, consume more content in general. And I believe we can do that. I am going to do that with Mandarin Chinese. And yeah, that's it. These are my tips. So ignore the things that are really hard. Try to create the habit first, then you increase the time, and focus on the main things, the basics, the most used words, the most used verbs, the most used numbers, the main numbers. Then you go up, then you progress. Your time, your abilities, they're all gonna go together. That's it. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, and if you have a feedback, just give it. I know that the quality of my videos are not really good. I started a few months ago. I don't have many abilities with the camera, talking to the camera. The quality is maybe it's not the best. My English is not perfect. This is not my mother language, but I can improve all that. So if you have a feedback, you can write it down. Bye.